Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man, and we're back on Dondiego, that is, Zorro, whichever you want to say. It's the 10th of May, and I got the Big Bud pack and didn't even know it. It came out yesterday, and I didn't have it written on my calendar or anything, but I do have the Big Bud pack right now, and so I bought a Big Bud. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, by the way, I don't know why, but I've been playing this map for I can't tell you how many hours, and did not realize that I own Field 39. Right in the center of the map, you'll see Field 39. I did not know I owned that map, and it's a pretty good-sized field. I keep saying map, I meant field. I didn't realize I owned it. It's been there for the whole time, and I didn't know it, so I haven't been working it. What a dummy. Anyway, there you go. I don't know how I found it. I think I was running at one point, and all of a sudden I looked on the map and said, wait a minute, number 39 is green. That means I own it. What a silly thing. Anyway, I think that's where Big Bud's at. I think I had him down there. Got a couple of fields to plow, and I think that's one of them, wherever it's at. There it is. There's Big Bud. Here's what I don't like about Big Bud. I like Big Bud, but here's what I don't like about Big Bud. The thing drives about 2 miles an hour. It's really slow. It really is. And you know how impatient I can get. So I'm going to have to pretend I'm being realistic and that a piece of machine this big wouldn't go very fast. So there you go. But it should be big enough to pull this plow I have. Now, you get a number of other things with the pack. Let me see here. You do get a big plow, but it's not big enough for me. Let's see. This one right here, I believe it is. All this stuff is new. Well, I can't remember about the Salford. No, that's not new. It says Big Bud pack right there. So you get this trailered lifter. Whatever in the hell that's for. I haven't figured that out yet, but I just turned the game on. You do get this big plow, but if you notice, it's only a 10-meter plow. So that's not very big, really. I was hoping you'd get a bigger plow. This Tiger that I have is 26 meters. This one is 15 meters. So that one is not even comparable to the Hulk. So even if I thought, oh my God, this is great, we now have a plow that's a pretty good sized plow, I'd still probably end up using the mod because it isn't very big. There is, though, other equipment. I know that the sewing machines, for example, there's this one here, Big Bud pack. It's got this is the bar, tool bar. It says it's 85 feet. I can't remember how many meters. Well, that'd be 25 meters. And then you have the CD thingamabobber, the air cart that goes with it. And then you've got this Great Plains one that is 18 meters, which is pretty good size if you have medium-sized fields. And then you've got this smaller one here that is the Terminator. So you've got this one that's 18 meters and then the cedar thingamabobber that goes with it. That's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. So, but I did pick up this one, this Seed Hawk. Well, just because I like the name Seed Hawk. Sounds cool. Terminator sounds cool too, but there you go. Anyway, there's other equipment, I think. I just haven't looked at it yet. It's going to get dark on me. Let me get going here. I'm going to hire a worker and see if Big Bud will take off for me. Maybe he won't. Maybe he will. Why can't I hire a worker with Big Bud? What? You can't hire a worker with Big Bud? Well, that's weird. Why can't you hire a worker with Big Bud? Well, I don't know. This is 39, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, that's crazy. It's an in-game tractor. Well, that's strange. Okay, let me hook up to this guy. This is the seeder. I'm gonna go ahead and hook up to it with my fent that I found. I love this fent, by the way. It's just super cool. I just really love it. The only other thing I don't like about the... Well, it's not... Oh, I shouldn't say I don't like. It's not my favorite. Articulated equipment is not my favorite piece of equipment. I don't care that much for articulated pieces of equipment. They're hard to drive, but I shouldn't say I don't like it. It's not my favorite. Let's just put it that way. Now this thing, you can open the seeder thingamabob like this, and then you can switch it to the front or the back. I think one is the seed and one is the fertilizer. And the thing of it is, though, that you can't see anything going in. All right, how did I get inside? Anyway, yeah, you can't see anything going in it. And you don't have to put that little tray out. All you really have to do is just drive up to a trigger. The tray doesn't need to come out. So I'm going to go and fill this thing up. And see how this works. Now, it's not as big as the mod that I use. The mod that I use is 32 meters. And the other thing is that I was able to mod the other one to go faster. This is an in-game one. Yeah, I blew that, didn't I? Well, shoot. Gotta be able to get closer to that. I gotta get used to pulling big equipment, I guess. Did I just lose money? Gee whiz, I just lost a ton of money. I got too much equipment running. Oh, the other thing about the 32-foot seeder that I was using is it doesn't have collision on the big wings that come out, so I could actually get closer to the trigger. But look, I got close enough. Now we're gonna have to wait about 10 minutes because it takes forever to fill this thing. So while it's filling, I'm gonna go maybe find out why Big Bud won't go. Actually, let me get these things going. Where are we? We are on field 32. It's done. Let's get this guy going. I'm gonna have him stop at the last trigger. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have him come back because I'm not done working over here. Oh my God, is it gonna be cloudy all day? Oh, I've been working this this map for, I don't know, an hour or two, trying to get enough money to buy Big Bud, the weather was wonderful. Now, as soon as I want to record, there goes the weather. Let me switch this truck over. Let's see. Let me, whoops. Control E. Let's put this in group 3 with the other trucks. Okay. And then, did I put Big Bud? Let me put the Fent. Okay, where's Big Bud? Big Bud's in 6. Let's put this one also in 6. And then we'll work from that. I kept this little seeder just in case. That little pig pen that I had. Let me get this one going. He's in field 32. Okay, why is that? That's weird. Why did I have 2 trucks in 32? Alright, well, let me go back to this. jump out of here and see what field is this. This is field 26. It's 100%. Let's get it started. All right, let's just get this guy going here. Soybeans, there's no windrow, that's fine. Let's see, this guy can go, but why is that crone? Why is that crone out here? What did I was using this? Really? Okay. I don't know why. Let's get him out of the way. I don't recall why I was using that instead of a truck and a trailer. Huh. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. What else we got going? We get this guy. So let's get this started, and then we gotta move that truck out of the way. Now this mod here, somebody sent me, and oh gosh, forgive me, I don't remember who it was. Somebody sent me a link to the English version of this mod right here. And it's named exactly the same as the mod I had. That also was sent to me by somebody. And the only difference is this one had a light mod with it. So I installed the light mod. I don't know what exactly it does. I think it works those lights up there. And I think they're on all the time. But I don't know what difference there was between the English version and the other version I had. Since it was named exactly the same, I just replaced it. And I can't see that there's any difference. And I'm not saying that there isn't. I'm just saying that, and you know, from all outside appearances right off the get-go, I don't see any differences in it. So I know that you can go inside. And if you look at the front of this truck, there's no attachment on the front. If you go inside the truck, whoops. If you go inside the truck and hit your space bar, you can put the windows down. You can click this button here that puts attachments on the front. So let's look at that. See, now we have the attachments, the PTO on the front. And then you can hit the other one over here. And it puts an attachment on the back. For what purpose, I don't really know. But there you go. You can do that if you choose to. So let's get this guy going. I'm just rambling right now. Let's get this guy going. And he's on field 14, drive the course. There he goes. Let's move onward. This guy is not working. He just finished field 29, is it? Now some of these fields need, let me put the pipe out. God, I hate this fog. Some of these fields need plowing. Let me take and see which ones. Let's see now. 14 doesn't. Looks like Ed's working on 14. We've got, let's see, 25 needs plowed. 27 needs plowed. 20 and 19. Quite a few of my fields need plowing. All right, fine. Let me get to Big Bud and find out why I can't hire a worker for him. Let's see, we got Ed working here. Who else we got working today? Dar's working here. Ed's working here. Ed's working with himself, it looks like. And so, yeah, there you go. Rose Crowder's working this tractor and trailer here. Alright, so let's find out why Big Bud can't be hired. I don't get it. Don't get it. So since he can't be hired, I guess I'm going to have to do a course on 39. I love the way Big Bud sounds. It sounds cool. It sounds like a proper tractor, I tell you. It sounds really cool. So let's do a course on 39. We're going to do... I cannot believe I didn't know I owned 39. That's the silliest thing. Northeast. We're going to be heading south. And I'll go ahead and activate that. It's a big square field. I've not been using courses with these because these fields are just big and square. I haven't had any need to use a course on them. So let's just do this. Plowfield 39. Now I should have just been able to... What just sold? I have something selling. Listen to that. It sounds really cool. I love it. All right, here we go. Okay, Big Bud, do your thing. Listen to that. I love it. And it looks pretty cool on the inside, too. Let me get rid of that. Pretty good detail. Love it. Oh, look. TV. We can watch soap operas while we're doing this. All right. Hey, maybe we can watch Rude Man videos. All right, so finally this thing is full. It takes forever to fill. I'm hoping it holds a big bunch because I don't want to have to fill it so every time. All right, remember it's a big piece of equipment, so I gotta take it easy. See that other cedar, it doesn't have collision on the wings. Oh, come on. All right, let's see if I can get fertilizer. There we go. Let it go for the next hour. We'll be back in an hour. Let's get this grass in. Of course, it's not full. Oh, wow. I got a lot of grass out here. Oh, I need to show you guys something. I don't know if I have enough money for it. I bet I don't. I'm going to have to sell something to get it. Hang on. Keep in mind that I was going to show you something. I'll have to write it on a note, tie it with a string on my finger or something here so I can remember. All right, heading back. In this game, I really hate selling equipment because you'd only get half the price for it when you sell it. So you really lose. Oh, I hope this fog clears pretty soon. I'm going to start this episode out by whining every 5 minutes. I don't like the fog. I don't like this. How come I can't hire a worker on Big Bud? I'm so hungry. Not really. I just ate. Okay. Well, I've been playing my other version of this, and I pretty much made everything on the map. So if anybody's got any questions about how things work, they can give me a holler. Because I've made everything. I've made moonshine. I've made bread. I've made all this stuff up here. All this junk up here. I've made potato chips, canola oil. I've washed spuds. I've made juice. The moonshine, sugar, all this fruit. I've done all of that on my other map. I've been working 2 or 3 days now on this. I've got all the vegetable things running. I've made beer. You make hops. You make hops out of slurry and water. Are you kidding me? Did you guys know your beer is made out of poo? That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I've made bread. I've made these flours. There's 3 flours. You make these 3 flours. It's wheat and barley, I think, and corn. You make all of that, and it makes pallets of flour. You take that over to the bakery, and you make bread. So I've done all of that. I've made, this is, what's that? Jerry and, I've never had any. Ben and Jerry, is it? Ice cream. I've made that. We've made, whatever that is. I've made butter. I've made cream. All of this. Done it all. So there you go. I'm trying to get enough stuff stockpiled so that I can say, okay, today we're going to make ice cream. That's what I'm working towards. Having everything set up. What's going on here? This is field 32. He is done. Field 32 is done. If it wasn't foggy, I'd be able to show you. Let's head back up this way. I don't think I have. Oh, somebody missed some fruit here on good old 26. Man, it's like driving through soup. Alright, there's that guy. Let's grab him and take him up and finish that corner off. Big Bud 747. Kind of sounds like a 747 too. Do they call it a 747 because it's got a 747 engine in it? Jet engine. That'd be cool. Big Bud, powered by jet engine 747. Probably not, but it sounds good. Alright, let's whoop this out. Okay, that one's done. Some more soybeans. Come on, knock it off. I think I've got the auto whatcha-dinger on. The auto save. Oh, the weirdest thing happened to me the other day. I was playing on my regular fun party time map, a save game, and 2 or 3 days went by, and I kept waiting for my crops to grow, and I was working on other things. I was working on animals, and I had some crops already in the can that I was making bread or something with. I don't remember. But I kept waiting for my crops to grow so I could do a harvest, right? Didn't happen. Let me check on... Oh, whoa, jeez. That was fun. Anyway, I happened to go into my options here, and somehow, I don't know how, somehow, this plant thing here was off. And I don't know how that happened. It must have been that I was whipping through this thing and accidentally hit a button or something. Had to be. I don't know any other explanation for it. But it was the strangest thing. I went through 2 or 3 days, game days, and my crops hadn't grown 1 inch. And I thought, my God, what am I doing wrong? And then I happened to go through and find it, but I thought, what the hell? That was weird. All right. Let's go check on Big Bud. Come on, fog, go away. Okay, here's the deal. Big Bud, because of this mod, is actually going 14 miles an hour when he doesn't go that fast. You know, on a regular basis, he only goes about 2 miles an hour. I'm joking there, but he doesn't go much faster than 2 miles an hour. I think it's something like 9 miles an hour. He's pretty slow. He's big and beautiful. He's not built for speed. All right, finally we have seed and fertilizer. Now, here's the thing with this. I don't think this is a drill, but I don't know that. So I don't know if this thing will let us plant without cultivating. That's what I don't know. So let's see here. Let's put this guy out. Oh, am I still doing potatoes on this field? I am, and he's full. Where's my truck? Oh, he's on his way back. You go, Ed. Right, so we gotta wait for this, but that doesn't mean I can't test it out. Let's go back to this guy and have this guy spread himself out here. Pardon me. Well, that's weird. Goes out one side at a time. Wow. Does that mean it doesn't have enough hydraulics to do both sides at the same time? Is that what that means? So I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 last night, I guess it was. It's pretty good. I liked it. Now, my first thought was I didn't like it as well as I liked the first one. When I had time to think about it, and you can't compare the movies really, because it's a different story, you know. And I think what happened was I didn't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie. I'd never read the comic books. I've read almost every comic book made, but I didn't read that one. And so I didn't know much about the story or anything like that. But let me see what happens here. I'm going to drop this. Whoa, don't do that. Okay, so that's running. Are we fertilizing? Is that the thing? Okay, it looks like maybe it does. All right, what's happening? All right, there we go. Let me turn this guy off. And let me jump out here and see if that's seeded. Is it seeded? It is seeded with wheat. Uh-oh. Did I want to seed it with wheat? Well, anyway, getting back to Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, after I got time to think about it, it was a good movie. I liked it. It was a good movie, and I did really like it. But my first impression was that it wasn't as good as the first one. And although that doesn't really take anything away from the movie, I still liked it. If it had just been the only Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I'd have still loved it. And it was unfair for me to try to compare them. And so when I got to thinking about it, though, it was because I didn't know much about it in the first place. It was so good when I watched it the first time, the first volume, that it would be hard to top. And I think that it was unfair to me to compare it to the second one for that reason. It was I had no expectations of the movie because I knew nothing about the comic. And from the very get-go, at the first of the movie, when Peter Quill, the protagonist, is walking through this ruin, kind of dancing to the music, and he grabs what looks like some kind of an alien rat and pretends it's a microphone and sings into it, and he's kicking others, out of the way. I thought, this movie has no place to go but up. This is great. I mean, this movie is going to be good, and I enjoyed it the rest of the way through. Well, the second one's just as good. It's just that I had something to compare it to, and which was unfair that I said that it wasn't as good as the first one, but it was. My wife thought it was. My wife thought it was just as good as the first one. She loved both of them, and so there you go. What do I know? Come on, Tato guy. I thought the fog was coming up, but it's not. Come on. Alright, what am I going to do with this guy? Let's take this guy and put him under unassigned, so that I'm not hitting it every time I hit this button here. Let's see. Let's gather up some poo-poo while we're here. Come on, come to Papa, poo-poo. I wonder if that's potato chips that we're selling. Something was selling. And I can't remember what I had going. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Let me get out of here. Put some four-wheel drive on. There, that might help. Don't go into it so deep that I get stuck. Wow. Look how fast it's coming back. There must be a limit on how much this thing will hold. Oh, I'm full. I'm full. I can't eat no more poo. Okay. See how fast that's coming back? Look. I took half that down and it's right back up again. I think that this poo pile must have a limit. It reached it, so when I took some out, it had more to come. More to come, Mordecai. Alright, let's go dump this poo. I almost said let's go dump this shit. Sorry, pardon my French. I didn't mean it. I may have to cut that out. Oh, come on. Get out of the way, Tater guy. I love that dump truck. Okay, there goes the poo. How much we got? Oh, we got a lot of poo. Got almost 2 million in grass. I don't have a lot of... well, wait a minute. I do. I've got 703... No, I don't. Wait a minute. I'm trying to read that. No, I don't have a lot of compost. I need to make some compost. We got potatoes. Alright. We've got... Wait a minute. We've got 54,000 hops. We can make some... we can make some beer. And I don't know if I have beer going or not. I'm going to run over here and grab some more poo-poo. Because that's what I do. Do-do. Get it? I'm so funny. Alright. I know. You know what my wife says? All the time. You know, you're not as funny as you think you are. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright. You just need to tone it down, buddy. Okay. You're probably right. She's right about everything else. Yeah, every time she calls me an a-hole, which she does once in a while, I just look at her and say, look, you knew that when I married you, so don't complain. It's not like I claim not to be an a-hole. I never said I wasn't. Right, I'm going to park this guy right here just because I can, because it's mine. And then I'm getting confused because I'm playing my other map. I don't have any gas. Why do I not have any gas? I shouldn't say gas. Fuel. There's my whatcha-dinger trailer. Oh, by the way, I told you I had another trailer. I do. I was going to show you, and I don't know if you remember. I looked for it, and I didn't have it in the mod list. I think I put it in. And it's that one. This gooseneck trailer. I think it holds about 40,000. Yeah, it does. Holds about 40,000. And you can pull it with that truck. With that truck right there. So I was kind of using it as a matter of fact, I was using it. I tell you what, let me buy it if I've got any money. How much is it? Where I needed to use it was with the hops. Let's see. It's only 22,000. Let me get it. I'm gonna buy that puppy. And then let me. What am I doing? I'm going there. I can go there. And let's grab it, pull it to the farm. This fog's got me all discombobulated. I don't know what to do or say. All right, let's jump in the old truck doodle-doo. Dump this trailer right here. Now I have another truck. I think it's a Dodge. And it's real similar to this one. Whoa, this thing doesn't turn very sharp. I love this truck though. It's cool. Alright, so let's grab this trailer. The only thing about this trailer is it's got that mirror finish on it, which is kind of weird. It's just, I mean, it's just... And look, what's in the mirror isn't what's behind it. That's strange. But what you see in the mirror is not what's behind it. It's some kind of mountain. Where's this stuff? Isn't that weird? I think that's weird. Maybe it's just me. Anyway. This is what I need this for. If you go over where the hops are manufactured with poo and water, the spout that you drive under is so low to the ground that a regular truck won't go under it. So I need something with a low profile to get the hops. And I don't know if I have any hops in there, but we're going to go take a look. Whoa! Yeah, you got to drive a little bit slow in this truck. It's kind of squirrely. Okay, so you come in to get your hops. I don't know if I have any in there or not. I don't think I do. But when you come in here to get them, even this very low trailer, you know, you come in with a regular trailer and it won't go under there. It won't even go in the building because it's so low. Yeah, see, there's no hops here. But that's what I got this truck and trailer for. Now, let me back this up. And then, let's see. Oh, I just noticed the fog is gone. Cool. All right, how's Ed doing out there? How you doing, Ed? Where is Ed? Oh, he's waiting for his truck. Who's driving his truck? Let's see. It's probably him, too. It is. So what he has to do is he has to jump out of the combine and jump into the truck and carry on. So he's a one-man show here. Good old Ed. Let's take this guy back to the farm. I'm going to take this guy back to the farm. And, oh, sorry, hops. We're going to take this guy back to the farm. We're going to grab that hops that we already have and run it to the beer factory and start some beer cooking. Now you need corn. Let's see, corn. What else? Water and sugar to make moonshine. And I don't have a lot of sugar, so I'm going to have to get some sugar beets and make some sugar so I can make some moonshine. Whoa, whoa. All right, so let's grab some hops. We'll make some beer while we're at it. Shoot, now that the fog went away, I'm running out of time for recording, and now I can now go out and see what the fields need. Where is the hops? Or did I pass them? There they are, right there. Let's grab those. Head for the beer making machine. The brewery. Whoa! This thing does not turn well with a loaded trailer. But I can't blame it. It's probably a pretty good sized load. Just take it easy. I like that it doesn't have tilted windows, though. I don't like the ones that the Mazda have tinted windows because you can't see out of them. All right, we get there. I don't know. We probably don't have water either. I'm gonna get some water up there. Let's see. Looks like my water tank is over there at the potato washer. Slow down. Oh, slow down. Didn't slow down. Hey guys, it's Village Zombies. Just walking up and down the road. I don't know where they're going from or to, really. These guys all work for the supermarket here on the left, and they're just heading to and from the store, I guess. Driving through the jungle. I wonder why they can't fix that graphic glitch there. Well, it's not a glitch. They just don't seem to care that it does that. Okay. Yeah, I got to get some soybeans collected so I can make soy milk. The soy milk's kind of cool because it makes milk. It makes pig food. It makes... what else? See, milk, pig food, something else. Can't remember. All right, let's put the hops in here. I haven't made any beer yet, looks like. So that means we have no water here. So let's go ahead and put the hops in, and we'll go find the water truck. Come on, water truck. There we go. Got the water truck. Why is the water truck here? Because it doesn't have any water in it, and it didn't drop any water in the potato washer. That's crazy. All right, let me grab some water here real quick. See if we can go swimming. Gotta get into deep water. Get a little shrinkage out of it. I said that in one of my videos and people were commenting on it, laughing about shrinkage. I'm so nasty. Okay, any day, water truck. Oh, by the way, what happened to Big Bud? Is he done? He's done. Or he thinks he is. I still don't know why I couldn't just hire a worker on this field. I don't know if it's something I done or something I done. And, let's see. What other field needed done here? 25. We'll head up that way. But before we do, let me go back to the water. Alright, I thought I had... There. Nope, that's not it. Oh, come on. Where's the water truck? Here we are. I got to find out what category I have the water truck in. I thought I had it in 3 because I thought I put most of the trucks in category 3, but evidently not. Whoa, whoa, stay on the road. I think these trucks have just slight tint on them. It's not enough to annoy you. Some of them are really, I think like that stealth tractor, it's really got some dark tint on it. Enough that it just annoys me. This one's not too terribly bad, but it isn't as bright as that. So I think they are tinted, just not terrible. Not a terrible amount. Okay, so to make beer, I've got the hops, and I'm going to put water in there, and then we're going to then have to get some barley, and I don't know if I have any, now that I think about it. Let's see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I do. I have a little bit of no, that's not barley. No, I have no barley, so I can't make beer. But that's okay because I run out of time anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the water here, but I'm gonna end the episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like. And if you did like it, share it with a friend. If you haven't subscribed, that would be a good thing for me if you did. I'd appreciate it quite a little bit. And I'll see you in the next episode as soon as I figure out how to put the water in here. Is that working? I don't know. Is it? It is working. All right, so I'm going to call an episode here. Happy farming. See you in the next one.